Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please hit the like and subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I post a new video. So I am going to be trying some tacos. The store is called Big Papi's. I've had their food before, but I've never actually reviewed it. So Big Papi's is a taco store. So that's their main focus. And then they have a bunch of sides. And they have locations in Frederick and Hagerstown. And I think they're going to be opening 2 more. One in Fairfax and another in Rockville. So I got a couple of things, like I mentioned earlier. These are the pinto beans. I don't think I've ever tried the pinto beans. I mean, they're beans. I want to say they cooked them in broth because there's definitely some flavor here. You know what I mean? It's not just boiled beans. There's some seasoning. I think it's an extra $4 to get these 2 things together as an add-on to the tacos. This is I think it's the Mexican rice. I might be wrong. If I am, I'll correct myself and write it in the video. But yeah, I mean, it's basically just, I think, rice cooked in also broth. I'm just judging by looking at it. And some seasoning, and then they threw in some corn. It's very al dente, which is fine. I don't mind it. Some people maybe might have an issue if they prefer really soft, mushy rice. These grains are sturdy, but there's definitely flavor. You're not going to eat this rice and be like, oh, it's so bland. No, it's not. Okay, this one's going to get messy, so let me take out my serviette. So the interesting thing about the corn is that they serve it in 2 ways. So you can have it as a cob, which I don't know, for me that's just a natural instinct, because in Zimbabwe, corn or chibage, you eat it as a corn cob. You either boil it or have it roasted. So that's just what I'm used to. You can't really be you have to be careful how you eat it though. You want to have some grace, right? Because it's just smothered in the Mexican cheese and some other spices. But they make one that's they serve it in a container kind of like this. That one is really good too. I don't know if there's other ingredients in that. They might be, just to make a distinction, but either way, this is one of my favorite starters. If I'm not doing guacamole and chips and I'm really hungry and I want to eat a starter before my tacos, then I'll usually get some elote, or Mexican street corn. Oh my gosh. Pardon me with my mouth. Looking like I have no manners. It's a lot of citrus, I want to say. I guess it's the lime. Maybe a little too much lime for me, but it still tastes good. Yep. Yeah, it's interesting. I do think, even though I prefer eating corn on the cob, now that I think about it after trying this, I think I prefer it in a container because, I don't know, it just seems like the taste, it's just less lime. And it might be maybe whoever was on duty who made this, but the lime is just a bit over, it's too much. Ooh, it just slaps you in the face. And I think they put salt too, extra salt. I'm not sure I'd order it again. Like I said, I'd probably get the container instead. Now, onto the main event, the tacos. So they come in packs of 3, and they have a couple of options. I think it's steak, pulled pork. I'm not sure if there's a chicken. I feel like they might be. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, I'll correct myself on the screen. They have the birria ones, right, with the steak, and then you dip it in the sauce. Those are really good. They have a surf and turf, so steak and shrimp. They have rockfish. That's another one of my favorites. And they come in sets of 3. They look small, but honestly, like I even like sometimes after 2 of them, I have to take a break, or I save the third one for the next day. They also have some vegetarian options. I think they have like a veggie fajita one, and then they have like this chorizo, probably using uh, Beyond Beef or whatever it's called, the meat substitute. And that one I've had it sometimes. It's okay as well. I gotta pull my sleeves up for this. Okay. So you can see like this one. I'm just gonna open it up so you can kind of see. But they put like maybe 3 shrimps in there and then some onion and cilantros, and then the tortilla is fried. I think it's corn. So I'm just gonna put some lime juice because that always helps shrimp taste better. And then the sauces. So my rule on sauces is to proceed with caution, no matter where I'm eating them, because I'm like, I don't know what's in there. You know what I mean? Like if I didn't make it and I wasn't there and I've never worked at the restaurant, because I have worked in restaurants before, I'm low key like suspicious. Like I want to know, like, even if you label what it is. So here I probably have to check the website. I don't know. This is like a salsa verde or something. It's like spicy, and it says some cilantro, onion, garlic. Ooh, chili. Okay. And then this one is, I guess, like peppers. I don't know what it is, but oh yeah, that's spicy too. I think it'll actually go really well with the shrimp, but let me be sparing, especially since I coughed. All right. Mm-hmm. 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 I think the reason why I'm a fan of these tacos is because, well, so the sauce is pack a punch. I'll say that. They seem light. I'm not really sure how they make them. But also, I do think frying the tortilla, I mean, fat is flavor, right? Even though it's like you want to lower how much fat you eat, fat is flavor. And their approach, I think, is what's called like traditional Mexican tacos. So the Americanized ones typically will have like lettuce and cheese and all other things added in there. This literally just has onion and cilantro and the meat. And I think they either marinated the shrimp or just seasoned them, because they have flavor too. They're not just bland. I'm actually excited for y'all in Rockville and Fairfax. You are in for a treat. Mm. All I need some avocado, because I think that'll have a nice cooling effect, because these are hot. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And now we're going to conclude this glorious food review. Churros. I love churros. I love donuts. As a matter of fact, I just like sweet things, which is like, I swear that's gonna like hurt me in the long run. Just feeling them, they are they obviously still soft inside, but they're crunchy on the outside. So, and I'm curious to know in the comments, like which churros do you prefer? Do you like them crunchy like this, or and like hard on the outside, kind of soft on the inside, or do you want them like super soft, like a pillow? I feel like they should be soft, but sturdy enough that you can dip them in chocolate, because that's how they serve them in Europe, right? They have like this super hot, thick liquid chocolate, and it's just so good, especially on a cold day. Ugh, I'm yet to come across a place that serves them like that in the United States. Most people just dust them with powdered sugar or icing sugar and like drizzle something on it. I will say I didn't have any sauce. So Big Papis, if you see this, please add like a dipping sauce. I know there's some drizzled, and maybe you're trying to like reduce the sugars, but I would like the option of being able to. Yep. Chewy, crispy, crunchy on the outside. Not overly sweet. I mean, pretty standard for a churro. Like I said, I think if they were a little bit softer and I could dip them, that would have just been chef's kiss. But this is fine. You know, I think it's one of the few places I can get churros, like just to order easily on my app. I used, I think I used the Toast app to get these. That's like their partner, one of their partners. But I think they also partner with Uber Eats. But anyway, okay, so yeah, I mean, for like if I'm like craving Mexican food and I'm like, I'm gonna order some tacos, this is definitely one of my first choices, and it will continue to be so. This is good. This gets the job done. I would give them like ratings. Ratings are so hard, especially when you're eating at home and you're not like taking into consideration ambiance and like presentation, like on your plate, and service as well, and cleanliness. Those factors. And just overall environment and experience. But if I'm just eating at home like this, 7 out of 10, you know. And again, I'm taking all factors considered, right? Like, as you know, I eat everywhere, everywhere from like Michelin star restaurants to just like quick, fast, casual. So to chains. So I like to, all things considered, that's what I'm giving it. Anyway, let me know what you think next time, or if you ever get the chance to try Big Papi's. I would love to know like which your favorite tacos are. Do you have a favorite side? What do you think of the churros? Have you tried the tres leche cake? I actually need to try that. What do you think of the drinks? Are you excited for the new locations? If you live in Rockville or Fairfax, let me know. As always, thank you for watching, and bye.